Well, I suppose it's time for a throwdown. Though it's probably going to take me a couple visits to get this done. After all, you know, I'm only about the same level as the trainers in here, so we're going to take a bit of a pounding from SPEAROW and its peck attack, I'm sure. I mean, I could try countering with Rage, maybe. But I think we'll start off with a Leer. Ah, man, that high speed means I won't be able to advance off its first hit anyway. Well, if it doesn't crit, we'll be fine. And with that drop defense, we should be able to scratch it pretty good. Gosh darn it. I was hoping that scratch would have done... Okay, I guess it was at 50% there. Or maybe it was a range, you know, so I just need a little bit more extra luck. I suppose I could go pick up the Quick Claw too, but I don't see why I really need it. I'm not usually that slow as this Pokemon, but you know, why not? See what we got here. Oh wait, I'm thinking of Gen 3. That's when you go to school for it. Yeah. Gosh darn, I'm getting my gens confused at the moment. So I want to do something besides just fight this episode, but I don't know if I'm really going to get the option. And I guess I should look at the bright side. Pidgey doesn't really want to run Mud Slap against Totodile, though I can't remember if it even knows it. I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, that's Faulkner's like go-to strategy sometimes when he has to go against certain targets, you know, like throw the mud at them and don't stop. My gosh darn it. Guts? You don't have those. I'll prove it to you. I guess he does stick around long enough to lose, so maybe he has enough guts to commit himself to a fight, right? Even when it's hopeless. He's like, I could live up to my name, Rod, because my rod is mighty. Or so I've been told. Whatever you say, man. Let's see. Tackle attack. Sweet. Though the critical hit was not as sweet, but whatever. Let's keep up the rage, man. Ooh, gonna give me another rage boost, huh? You're building me up for your own destruction, dude. Admittedly, I feel kind of sorry for Pidgey and PIDGEOTTO because their stat spread's just very mediocre, ultimately. They're like, we're gonna make this thing, you know, the jack of all trades, master of none. And I hate it. Because as much as I liked using PIDGEOTTO as a kid, you know, as I've gotten older, I've realized PIDGEOTTO's a very terrible Pokemon. Because its stat spread doesn't really let it do anything. I mean, thankfully, I guess it got a Mega Evolution eventually, so it could do some things. For a little while, it actually had an OU niche, because, you know, its Mega Evolution got that stat spread made a bit more powerful and capable, but in the end, it couldn't keep it up. Because its spread's just too even. Like, being a glass cannon, you know, is, you know, not the worst thing in the world in these games. As long as you're taking enemies out first, it doesn't matter if your defenses are terrible and you have a glass jaw. Because you'll shatter them first and you just move on with your day. That's why I imagine, you know, if you're doing a competition between SPEAROW and Pidgey, SPEAROW would probably come out on top. Just because, you know, it could shred so many people really fast. Though the hard spot having the run would be the same one that PIDGEOTTO would probably have. Dealing with Jasmine and Steelix. Like, that would be the real nightmare. Well, they aren't wrong. I mean, I got past you with an unowned using electricity. Though I have to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of unowned, because its stats are terrible. Despite doing an entire run comprised of a team of unowns, I still hate them. Like, they're so gimmicky and completely useless, man. Now just don't mud slap me and feed my rage, man. Thank you. Though I probably should have used a berry. And by used that, I mean equipped it as a held item. And I did not want that either. Gosh darn it. I obviously want Pidgey to last quite a bit longer. But it is what it is now. I'm kind of just stuck running with what we got. Rage is my best option, so hopefully I can just, you know, survive long enough to pull this off anyway. So no critical hits, PIDGEOTTO. If you get a critical hit, it's gonna be game over. Okay, that actually went faster than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna take 3 hits. Well, at least we're level 12. Still don't know a water move yet, though. Man. Apparently your dad didn't train your Pokemon very well, man. Because they were pretty weak. Yeah, I realize in the anime and stuff they imply that, you know, the gym leaders have various Pokemon they use for gym battles. Based on the trainer's experience, you know. They're like, well, if you've been battling for a long time, I got these, like, level 40s and 60s, you know, I can use against you with better moves. And then if you're a newbie, I got, you know, these Pokemon I just recently captured I can throw out there that have, you know, whatever moves they have. Yeah, I know it's a defensive, offensive tool. I've used it to my advantages on both sides. Though it definitely works better as a defensive tool than an offensive one. Its base power just isn't high enough to be a good offensive threat. So the only thing it's really good against is Magnemite, because it's got 4 times weakness to it. And you can't really count on a lot of Pokemon having that. I suppose we'll end things by grabbing the egg at least. Yeah, I'll take it. Honestly, I wonder what they'd do if I said no. Be like, oh, you can't advance, you get this egg, right? It'll probably never hatch, because my plan is to put it in the box as soon as I'm done with this episode. After all, I have no use for Togepi. Sure, its evolved form can fly, but do I really want to evolve Togepi into Togetic? Not really. You know, Togepi is one of those flying types I'd never use. Or I should say Togetic is. Maybe if I do another flying run, I'll have to force myself to use it and try and find out some way I can make it not suck. Till next time, then. See ya.